Let's make our toast of Milan. Gotta connect and learn. Check out my new passport.
Gotta adapt to this new life. We move a lot, so we travel light. 17 flights, 18 nights. Y'all wanna know what Chad look like? Waking up in a new city. Everything feeling like a movie. I did it cause the time felt right. I live it even when the schedule tight.
My next stop needs to be in Uganda and share some of these vibes from America. We about to have dinner with the king of Sweden. Right after that, a stop in Copenhagen. We hot so we could tour all winter. Living door to door in the sprinters. From Roxy and Prague, Rome and beyond. I've been living this song. We going overseas, first stop is Billy's. Second stop is Petty, where they say we. Bon appetit, so let's fly to Germany. I just checked my stamps. I just checked my stamps. I just checked my stamps. I just checked my stamps and gotta get a new passport. With my new passport, I got a new passport. Did you see my new passport? Yeah, I was trying to figure out what song do you play behind a fire-ass set like that? Oh my goodness, DJ Pockets just bodied the morning. Talking about I'm retired since 2014. Big round of applause for DJ Pockets. The energy was right. I'm over here talking about the commissioner like, yo, let's put together this 90s pop party. We about to do something in August. We gonna shut the block down.
Done.
It's done. Yeah. Come on, Pockets. Come on, man. He said I'm rusty. That was light. That was just something that was sitting in the commissioner. Could you just connect the iRig to our yeah. It's all good. A lot is happening. You know, this is Saturday, so Mr. Ellen Friends. I got all my friends in the building. Of course,
many of us?
Thank you, Dezo.
You already know.
The commissioner is in the building. D-Royal One is on the sideline. My co-host as always, to make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And DJ Pockets. Oh my goodness, got us sweating to the '90s, crazy '90s set. Records I forgot about. That headsprung from LL Cool J. That was a joint.
Can we get a little bit?
Oh my God! That's my joint.
That's your joint.
Yeah, new passport is on my album.
Get some more of that shit,
yeah, I got you. Yeah, you ain't know it.
Your intro is sweet.
Gotta get a new passport.
The last time
I didn't know. I'm just saying a lot of things happened.
Amped up. That shit was groovy.
Let me slow down by saying shout out to Dezo L because he talk all of this shit, but
that's groovy.
On Wednesday, on 420, my man with Buttermilk 20 Farms and Canada Lush 420, they put this thing together called the New York Cannabis Freedom Festival.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. The room was more than partly cloudy. The room was the cloud. It was
and
crazy.
Mecca's song was right on point with the get.
Mika Ave.
He keep calling Mecca song. You know, her name keep getting jacked up, bro.
Mecca.
I had another DJ call her Mega. Mika. So it's a Q because the Q looks like a G. The Q looks like a G. But I wanted to just recap the amount of energy, the artists on the stage, the amount of growers and the vendors,
suppliers,
cannabis.
When you walk in, the girl had all of the things you need to protect yourself from criminal activity. That was the first table. I'm like, yo, she got the taser I need.
Yes,
that's how it started.
Because we want to be able to teach women. With my friend Dawn, who has a girl with no name.
I met
her. She is important to specialize in women's self-defense and protecting themselves so that certain issues and things that you may have or come upon, you may have a first strike or could feel that something is arising.
Right.
She's got different things for those.
She's also one-stop shop. That table was lit. One-stop shop,
so
man. One-stop shop.
So Dawn, big shots to you, Dawn.
Shout out to Dawn.
Yeah,
she's cool. Somebody thought it was my table, right? So they go, yo, I need to get the taser. I'm like, yo, she over there somewhere. She had a great time, man.
She sure did.
Yeah, man.
And that's the one thing about the vendors, about like doing this kind of event. Everybody come out to make money and want to give new products.
The support though of other vendors to vendors,
especially to people support them all year. But tell you what, it's not always about the money. It's about the great time that you have, the community, the collective of people, and that, look, I trust these people, we like this, and we could see the horizon getting bigger. Because every year, next year is our 5th year.
Yeah.
So
And it
that's
felt
big.
very safe. You know, how
That's big.
you go to those communities and sometimes you don't feel safe.
Yes.
I walked in the room and immediately felt like it was the living room flow.
Yes.
Everybody was safe. Everybody was having good vibes. Security was
That's right.
cool. I mean, your
my
security team was cool, man.
Well, just so that you know, shout
was
out to my
like-
nephew, Big Tony Watts. My security is retired cops and retired Department Correction officers.
Great
So we
attitudes,
got
man.
guns and badges at the door. You don't come up in the New York Cannabis Freedom Festival, Canada shit or buttermilk, fucking around because we're gonna check you at the door.
Nice.
Tighten up.
Nice. Yes.
Yes, and it's great for everybody.
But you know, their style was a loving style. It came from like a homeboy style.
Yeah, like, hey,
not
how
for
you?
there.
Yeah,
Yo, you
friendly.
good? Yo,
Let
you
me
good,
pat
bro?
you down.
I'm like, oh
Open up
shit.
your bag. Let
Like,
me
bro,
look at
did you just check me that fast, bro? Yeah, you good. I was like chilling with my like it was like I was chilling with my bros, and then it was like, yo, you good? Come on in. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
all right.
No, we
That's
definitely
right.
walked in the building like, oh shit, it was.
I got some
packed
great footage,
wall
too.
to wall, like
Wall to wall,
table to table,
table to table.
outdoors, indoors.
Yes.
Food,
Yeah.
get your
Thank you.
empanadas and everything. Oh,
And the variety of type of vendors, I mean, it wasn't everybody just had cannabis. We had people with edibles and clothing. We had vendors that could show you how to grow. We had vendors with tents and lights and anything you could buy and want.
Yeah, I saw that
From
in the
our
corner
grow
there. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Those were major sponsors for us that had seeds and clones, because the reality in New York, as we start to learn to grow, the percentage is very low. Like even with my store just opening, B-Mill Grow Supplies, we are still getting more people coming in asking questions, but not actually ready to grow yet.
So I don't know where you guys are on the Instagram feeds or on newtownradio.com. Make sure you follow Buttermilk 420 Farms on Instagram. Go to the website ny-cff.com for more information on how you can get your medical card.
That's right.
How to get to the grow
24
classes.
hours.
These are elders putting together. I mean, the community of vendors and supporters for what he's creating are definitely there. So I appreciate you coming in and giving us the wrap
Bro,
up.
From the time y'all invited me down to come to do an interview, I saw a space and a niche for us as you as a person with your business.
I
and my
believe in the
business.
network, bro.
And look, we ain't got to break no bread between us, because guess what? It's networking.
Yes.
I got this for you. You got this for me. And look,
Absolutely.
I don't know how many people saw it, but I gave away like a half a pound of weed out there.
Absolutely.
I did notice that.
Stick your hand in the jar, or I was throwing it
I
on
had
the table.
strangers throwing bags of weed at me. I was like, yo, bro, give it to somebody else. I don't smoke. I mean, I was just outside. I'm like, the guy was like, yo, it's free weed, bro. I mean, the bag was like this big. I'm like, bro, give it to somebody else.
And
who
that's
needs
the
it.
love that you
That
realize,
was a
like
bad
on
move,
this
but
day.
okay.
I'm sorry. The commissioner's mad at me because I was
Yeah.
like, yo, somebody just tried to give me a bag this big of weed. And she's like, I was like, I didn't know who he
But
was.
she don't like edibles. No. Hey, I heard
Shout
you,
out to Storm
I heard
Bakery.
you took an edible.
I did not. I didn't.
Oh,
I did
who
not.
did?
That
Who
wasn't
ate?
me.
No. Mika
Mika Ave
was
did.
eating
Mika
the brownie
was the one.
from Storm
She
Bakery
took the edible,
from
okay.
But she
Tashi.
did. Luckily, she did it after her performance. The new
But
single
she was
out.
wonderful, and everybody loved her. Kudos to Newtown Radio.
Oh,
No
snap.
doubt.
Vic Matic is in the building. Shout out to Vic Matic. I don't know if you
Vic.
checked out Vic Matic, but
Yeah, we
Vic
done said that
Matic was on
since
he did
day
the-
one. I was
Vic
here when he
Matic
started.
did the ones and twos, vinyl
8
ones and
slide?
twos. He did the he went ham on the 8 a.m. in the morning on our 13 hour
one-year marathon.
live broadcast marathon.
That's what's up.
Vic Matic came in and woke everybody up.
Put it down for the
I
crowd.
got to get his playlist because I forgot it was one of them vinyls he played that it had a funky groove. I need to see what that is. But when you get a chance, every other Saturday, Vic Matic is right behind us at 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Where's D-Roy One? Is he in the building? He's about to he's about to do his thing with
on, man. Let me
soundscapes
see
in
that
about
crown, bro. Let me
5
see.
minutes. I don't know what you guys doing in 5 minutes, but if you're cleaning the living room and you just chilling and you need some good vibes, he's got the vinyls on deck. Are you doing vinyls today, Vic Matic? Always. Wow. You don't.
All he do is vinyl.
And where are you on Thursdays? I feel like you got a Thursday location that you're always frequenting. Once in a while? What's the name of that place that you're at? Rise Radio. Shout out to Rise Radio. And so if you want to get a chance to, if you want to check Vic Matic out, if you're not ready to consume him on this platform right after me on Newtown Radio, make sure you check out Rise Radio. He's there every other Thursday. So I'm assuming when he frequents the spot. But actually, there's some news that I didn't get to. Let me see if I can push through it in 5 minutes. Dezo, you heard about these funny stories?
Let me hear it.
Our boy Joe Biden spends another $800 million on the Ukrainian war. Why?
Because they obsessed with spending money in this country and
Except
diplomatic.
in this country.
Except in this country.
Yeah, well, diplomatically, you got one nation under God, individual with liberty and justice. But guess what? That shit ain't true.
I like the way you prefaced that.
Oh, I used to pledge allegiance all
To
the
the
time.
flag of the
But the
United
reality
States
is,
of America.
you got a guy like Joe Manchin. You got a guy, the Speaker of the House, the other dude with no lips. He looked like the.
We know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that dude. And they can't agree to disagree on anything for the country because
That's our guy, right? The
you
Democrat
get
dude.
one guy doing one thing and another guy. But guess what? When this all shit is over, guess who's going to be footing the bill?
Us. We pay for it. They live and retire
Yeah.
very comfortably.
Now let's
while
see.
we deal with the mistakes.
Now let's see if his negotiations have Russia do the same things that we've always done politically. You bomb Hiroshima, you bomb these places, you go to Vietnam, you go to Japan, help them rebuild. Is that
Question:
what Putin
have you
is
been
gonna
paying
do?
restitution to Japan?
Not at all.
Oh, wow.
Not at all.
That's another question too.
Restitution, let's talk
The
about
political
reparations.
Did you hear
sucks.
about the handyman that stabbed up his lover?
It was
The young lady in Queens stabbed 60 times and found in the bag. They picked it, so we didn't know where it was because the husband and one of the sons went away while the other 13-year-old stayed home with mom. So
for somebody to do this that many times is more than just
passion of love.
Yeah,
a
it's
love
either
crime.
that or somebody that had a total egregious aggression. Against
Well, he was their handyman, apparently. He had the knife on him when they found
So
him.
they knew
and
him.
the key was in the grill left for him to get in access to the house.
So somebody helped him apply his viciousness on the person.
She did.
Well, she
Apparently,
didn't,
the rumor is they've been seeing each other.
but she didn't know.
And the
he-
husband knew about it.
She probably didn't know he was going to attack her like in that mode.
Well, on lighter notes, on better notes, Kendrick
Yes.
Lamar is dropping an album on May 13th. He announced
Love
that last
Kendrick
week.
Lamar. Love Kendrick Lamar.
The name of his album is interesting. He's calling it Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. What? So, the last interesting album title that I feel like he had was To Pimp a Butterfly.
Well,
So this
All Right.
this sounds like a Fist in the Air type of album.
well, you know that song, All Right?
Yeah, I love that
The
record.
black and white video?
That's definitely on.
Well, everything that he's done since then with the nomination, for Academy Award and the Grammys, and
Yeah.
how it was explosive, he's got
and the
nothing-
soundtrack for Black Panther.
He's got nothing
executive
but
producer on
up
that.
with his everything he come out.
He
is
just took a
platinum or gold.
5-year break.
Well, he deserved
took a
it.
5-year break.
You know how long it takes to work like that as a beast to start out?
Well, yeah,
his
he's in-
first
yeah,
7 years.
yeah.
Why can't he take it 2? And it won't be 5. Trust me, it'll be like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He'll
There'll be
come
another
back
one.
and
Yeah.
hit you with the new one.
What else is happening? I think that's about it for. Man, no, I don't want to wrap it up. There's something else going on. I talked about the feud, Mike Tyson. Actually, we got through all the news. Check that out. Oh no, the Republican Minority Leader, your boy Kevin McCarthy, recording.
With his lion ass.
Yeah, he got recorded. Released. Trump should resign after the insurrection.
Well,
Yeah.
let me just give you a hint on one thing that you said. Homeboy, my boy Mike Tyson, one of my sons, we grew up together. A little bit older.
Oh
than
yeah,
him.
he had to handle that.
He will
too.
be coming to our shop very soon, next month.
Okay.
Or by Juneteenth.
Okay.
For the whole Brooklyn event. We just had my boy Lou Hobbs, who was pardoned by President Trump last year. And
Your boy got pardoned by Trump.
yes, Lou Hobbs, who was doing life in prison. He did 28 years. He's out on the circuit now. He's working with us. We're working with his brand to try to get him rolling. Mike Tyson with the shit. It's a collaborative thing with our whole group. But just to let you know, he will be at the store. And the week before, I'm going to come on and let you know when he's going to be at the store so
Leak
we can
that
blow
info
it up.
to us. Yeah, you gotta leak it here so we
Yeah.
can make it big.
No doubt.
So
That's
this has
my
been
peoples.
Saturdays with Mr. L and Friends. I got Dezo L to the left of me from
That's right.
Buttermilk 420 Farms. Make sure you check that out.
Yes.
We're Newtown Radio's got our back as always for this platform. Thank you for the platform, Mark. The commission is keeping us in check. D-Royal 1 is my co-host, and of course DJ Pockets on the ones and twos. Yo, so Vic, DJ Pockets just went ham on my set, so I'm just saying.
You got to give us a great outro, right?
Oh, yeah. Yo, we'll see y'all next week. Saturdays is always 10 a.m. Shout out to Vic Matic. He's up right now. Live at Newtown Radio. We'll be back.
Yes.
I just checked my stand.